Hi Fanaticals, we're trying to figure out what's going on. My brother called me and he said that the aerator at the pond isn't working, so we're gonna jump in the truck, go check it out, and see if we can get it working again. So let's go. Okay, so we're here at the pond and it is in fact frozen over. You can tell where it was keeping the water open, it's no longer. Also, the amount of water that we have coming in from the road, just off the street, just coming into the property, is not enough to keep the ice off. We'll go over here and check this. There is in fact quite a bit of water coming in, but it's not enough to keep it open. So that is in fact why we wanted to have an aerator at the property. So we're gonna come over here, grab our aerator, and we've got housed in here to kind of keep it out of the weather a little bit. Little box that we built for it. And we'll see if we can figure out what's going on with it. So you're showing me, right?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure what I had here. Unhook this here. It is still running, but it is not blowing air. So let's figure out what is going on here. All right, we've got, this is our aerator that we've been using. This is a HiBlow 120 LL. LL stands for long life. So we're gonna go figure out what's going on with it, and we'll figure it out. See if we can get it working again. Make sure that we don't have winter kill with our fish. That's kind of the whole reason why we put that out here, is so that our fish will stay active and alive and well throughout the winter. So okay, so we got back here, got the top housing taken off. This back piece, it's got 4 screws. Took it off, and this is what we got going on. As you can see, it is completely black with this dust everywhere, which basically means the motor has basically been eating itself up. So we're gonna call the company and see if we can figure out find out what kind of issues we've been having and see what we can do to remedy it. So thanks. Okay, so I made some calls, called to HiBlow, which is the manufacturer of this, and gave them the description about what had happened. If you come a little closer here, you can see there's this this kind of red dust. Basically what that means is the electromagnet was rubbing up against the coil, basically eating up the pump. So normally there are some diaphragms, and when those diaphragms fell, it's supposed to throw a safety switch which kills the pump. Well, that didn't happen, and so the pump ended up eating itself up. We ended up losing this pump a year and a half prior well, only after a year and a half of use. And so HiBlow said, hey, you should have gotten more use out of that. But because of what we did, when we ran it, just by running air down 7 feet, that creates 3 pounds of back pressure. And so it was creating 3 pounds of back pressure back to the pump. Then the other thing we did is we constricted the weighted hose down to 3/8. And the reason we did that was because that's what was readily available on Amazon. So that was the other mistake we made. We had too high a pressure going here, and it was creating too much back pressure. Then the diffusers that we had on the end, they were also creating back pressure as well. So basically, this pump is meant to run in 2.5 to 4 pounds of back pressure. That's the ideal running range. We were, with all the mistakes that we had made on this, we were running around 7 to 8 pounds of back pressure, which that's why our pump only lasted a year and a half. So now we're hoping that we don't lose our fish and they don't winter kill because of the ice and no air to circulate the water. So in the next video, I'm going to show you what we did to fix this problem. There's a company called Practical Garden Ponds, and they gave us a lot of good information on how to run it and the size of pump to run so that we don't have the same issue happen again. So I'll show you that in the next video. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.